Hello, my name is Sucket, and we are playing All the Magic Spellbound. And last time we made this fancy Philosopher's Stone. Today we're going to see if we can figure out how to use it. Now, I guess the first thing we want to do, we can use it to like transport like dirt to sand and stuff like that in the world, but that's not what we want to do. We want to use it. There we go. We want to use it for some crafting, and you can craft with it when you have it selected, which is pretty cool. So with coal, we can make this alchemical coal. With alchemical coal, we can make Mobius Fuel. And with Mobius Fuel, we can make Eternalis Fuel. Fancy stuff. What do you do with it? Well, the first thing we're going to do with it is make these covalence dusts. The low isn't that bad, and you get a good amount of it. It's just cobble and one of those fuels. So that's cool. The medium, we're going to need dark matter, and that's a runic altar thing. Okay, so one dark matter is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. One all-the-modium block. I assume I'm going to need the living rock and the wand of the forest. We're probably gonna want to upgrade that mana spreader, aren't we? That is not very fast. Let's see if we have a better one lying around. What does it take to make the mana spreaders? We got this Elven one, and we got this Gaia mana spreader. Okay, so we need an Elven to make that. But it doesn't look so bad. It's just a little bit of that. And what, one petal, right? So let's go ahead and make that. And then all we need is a Gaia Spirit and some Dragonstone to make, we got Dragonstone, and we got Gaia Spirits, and we'll make the fancy one. And we'll put that in there. We're gonna put that in there now. That's bonkers. I was gonna wait. Like, that's so slow. So let's see. We'll pick the mana spreader. Is it shift click? There it goes. And that should move the mana a lot more quickly. Let's see. Yeah, okay, we can actually sort of watch it very slowly instead of watch it barely move at all. Alright. I wonder if mana lenses will help any. Let's see what we have. Let's look them up. It looks like they all have downsides, but this velocity lens might move things along a little more quickly. Sure seems like it does. There's a cost to it, like you increase mana loss, but the Gaia mana spreader should account for at least some of that. Okay, yeah, I wouldn't call it high speed, but it's moving. Almost done. Okay. Our first dark matter. So let's go ahead and I already... There we go, covalence dust. Second one. Need a little bit of elf steel. Do we have any elf steel? I'm not sure that we do. We'll have to make a little. Okay, Elementium, Dragonstone, Pixie Dust. We definitely have enough mana. Alright. There's Dark Matter and the Elf Steel. There's our medium covalence dust. The high covalence dust, okay, it's an Insanium, Gemstone, and red matter, which we make in the Iridescent Altar with Horologium. And we're gonna need Unobtainium, 3 dark matter, and 8 Aeternalis fuel. Okay, we're up here gonna try to make the last tier of covalence dust. I hope that we have enough starlight pointing at this thing. We'll find out. Looks like we're gonna be just fine. Awesome. So watch for the little ghost images of the dark matter. And we'll finally be able to make the alchemical chest. And really get started, I hope, with Project E. Okay, one right there. Okay, one right there. It's fancy. Third one right there. Hasn't been much in the way of quest rewards this high. I don't know what they would be. Like, more of what we've been crafting might be nice, just saying. Alright. 1 red matter. And we craft this with an Insanium gemstone to get the high covalence dust. So let's head back down here. And look at making ourselves the Alchemical Chest. Oh, it's a beautiful thing. Okay, now we're gonna want this kind of up. Or, well, not the Alchemical Chest, really. We're gonna want to make it into a condenser. Right? Where are the condensers? There we go. And for that, we'll need dark matter blocks. So let's take a look at the chest first and see if we can't get ourselves, like, what happens if we put a bucket in there? Not much. We still have our Philosopher's Stone. Okay, so I've been looking at the recipe for the thing that will allow us to duplicate the dark matter, but to get there, we're going to need 2 blocks of dark matter and 2 blocks of red matter. And so we're talking 72 dark matter, each of which represents an entire mana pool. We have a couple of choices. Well, we have 2 choices, basically. We can either, well, 3. We can always rage quit. Don't forget. Seriously. We can either gather the materials to make another ATM star, which I don't relish, or we can find a better way to generate mana. Now, I was looking in Mythic Botany, and there's this one flower that I always like, well, that's extravagant. But we have hundreds of nether stars at this point, so maybe we'll see what this Wither Aconite can do. It's not actually hard to make. It's just 2 black petals, a Wither Rose, one of these high-tier runes. We're going to put it down right next to our Rain Delicious. And let's see how fast this thing goes. Uh, um, what's going on here? Like, uses up nether stars, dropping on it to create mana from them. Do we have to drop it right on it? Oh, no, it's using it. Okay. Doesn't seem like it was using it very quickly, and I don't see mana being generated. Um, let's see what this thing is connected to. I feel like it's full of mana. Is this thing in bind mode? It's in bind mode. It's full of mana, but the mana isn't going anywhere. Maybe it's too far away? Put it right down. Put it right over here. Why not? Okay, now it's doing something. Now it's definitely doing something. How fast? Oh. Okay. It's a little fiddly. We'll have to drop nether stars now and again. But it's certainly adding mana to our spark network here. When these fill up, I guess it'll go even faster. So this may be the way that we go. This may be the solution. Okay, so I was wrong about at least one thing. What we're actually looking for, I was looking at the recipe for the transmutation table, which we do want. But what we're going for is this energy condenser. So we only need 36 of the dark matter. We're not quite halfway there, but we're getting there. The pinch point's actually been coal, or it almost was. You can use the crafting function of the Philosopher's Stone to turn 4 charcoal into coal, and we're producing so much wood from the cherry wood that we built the greenhouse out of that we've been keeping up with that just fine. This is what I'm talking about. You just throw the charcoal in there like you're throwing the coal in there. And it's a little slow, it's a little tedious, but we're gonna get there. Now, I've recorded this episode for so long, I forget if I've already said this, but we're keeping up with the seeds. One of the other things we're gonna need to build is going to take a number, I think 7 insanium ingots. And again, it's more fiddly to do this with the seeds, but reprocessing them gives you 2 essence per seed, so you get better yields in the end than we would if we had rows of essence down here filling up. We're going to need it, like somewhere in the neighborhood of 130,000 Inferium. We're up to 66. Now, another thing that I've been determinedly pursuing is the gathering of resources. I added another dimensional mine shaft. I'm just throwing the lamps in the blood chest over there to repair them. It's a source of coal. It doesn't keep up with the needs like transforming the charcoal does, but it's also getting us all kinds of other things which we are really gonna need coming up soon, I think. So here's something I didn't know. You can hook up multiple mana spreaders to the same runic altar. That's gonna make this quite a bit faster. Alright, folks, we did it. 36 dark matter. So, I can't remember what on earth we were going to do with it. Say it's something in Project E. Oh, of course, the energy condenser. We're going to need the, this extremely expensive chest that we just made before. Throw our dark matter in there. Whoop, that's the wrong thing. 4 dark matter blocks. 1 energy condenser. Now we're gonna place this thing 3 blocks up for reasons that I truly hope will become clear someday. Okay, so we got this gauge, we got this slot, and a few less slots than we had in the Alchemical Chest, I think. That's fine. I got 1 more dark matter cooking over here. We're getting close to done. And I'll tell you, this Wither Aconite has been critical. It's about 1 nether star to a mana pool. Probably exactly 1 nether star to a mana pool. And 1 mana pool per piece of this stuff. So, the investment in the magical crop seeds, even without the cruxes underneath, because we can reprocess the seeds in this setup over here, has been pretty key to getting this far. So, definitely not everything, but a lot of things have one of these EMC values. Dark matter, it has an EMC of 3,194,880. Now, I've been crunching some numbers, and it doesn't seem like crafting stuff gives you much of an advantage. Like, let's, if we look at iron here, like the basic iron ingot EMC is 256, and the block of iron is 2304, which, I think is 256 times 7. Times 9. Times 9 is what I need. So there's not an advantage to crafting stuff up. The raw materials are just fine. The way this thing works, basically, just as its own thing. Like, we put a dark matter in here, right? Nothing. It's gonna use the items we put in here to create a dark matter. So let's say we had something high in EMC, like some diamonds. I guess copper is also high. Well, redstone ain't bad, but diamonds are pretty excellent. So we'll throw this thing full of diamonds. Whoops, not the dark matter. And we see it consuming diamonds, putting EMC into this progress bar here, and slowly duplicating the dark matter. Now, that's a lot of diamonds. What was that, like 6 stacks? And it just about gave us 1. It didn't entirely. The copper, one of the things next on the list, didn't quite do it. But you notice the emeralds, like, what is that, 16,384 versus the diamonds, which are 8,192. So emeralds are actually pretty excellent for doing this. throw some in here. It looked like it reset there. That'd be unfortunate. Let's see here. Oh, okay, there it was. It was just some visual glitch with it not showing. So there's some more dark matter. So that's pretty cool. Question I have. Okay, so it can duplicate all the modium. Could it duplicate something from mystical agriculture, like an insanium ingot? Like, I noticed none of this stuff seems to have EMC value. So let's check that out. Alright, let's see here. Where to put it? Here it is. Yeah, doesn't even go in there. So since it looks like we're going to have to do those ingots the hard way, we're going to work on the one of the other components here, the energy collector. And we're going to need a lot of these. They don't seem to have an EMC value, and neither does the aluminum furnace does. But neither do the transmutation catalyst that we're going to need for this. And I hope that it doesn't consume the philosopher's stone, because I will rage quit. This thing doesn't have an EMC value either. But what the catalyst is, it's excuse me, it's one of these what is it called? It's a ritual of the forest. All I could think of right of nature, and that wasn't it. It's one of these. And what we need a jungle sapling as opposed to an oak sapling. And then it's brewing stand. I've already forgot. Okay, gold leaf. And the golden stone bricks. And let's hope this works. Sky ingot. Oops. Sky ingot, glowstone. And some of this infused rock. So let's see what'll happen here. I hope this works. It's not one of the big trees. So I think, yeah, this is working just fine. Now we're gonna need 6 of these per, what are they called? For these energy collectors. These are only the Mark 1 energy collectors too. Really, the next tier is not that bad. We just need red matter for the tier at just 1. Okay, 6 of the things. And let's go back to Project E here. What we're gonna need an aluminum furnace. Okay, so we gotta craft these like all the way up, huh? Oh, that's kind of a pain. Our iron furnace. Okay. Away we go. Gold furnace. Diamond furnace. Emerald furnace. Got our obsidian furnace. Our netherite furnace. Finally, an aluminum furnace. 1 energy collector Mark 1. That was Alpha class up there. What? No. You're kidding me. Have I gone too far? No, it doesn't even talk about any of this stuff. Okay. So, yeah, we're going to upgrade this thing all the way to Mark 3. There's really no reason I can think of for not doing it. The Mark 1 is easy enough. It's just, or the Mark 2, I should say, it's just glowstone and a dark matter. And that's just fine. For us to make the next tier, we'll just need a single piece of red matter. And we'll just wait for it to get dark enough. We got a little bit of dark matter lying around. And then we'll upgrade to Mark 3. Now, what these things do, they produce EMC in the same way that putting stuff in the energy condenser back down in the courtyard there does. They produce it either from daylight or from glowstone being right up against it. So I think what it really is the relevant face or faces of the block have to be at light level 15, and that'll be easy enough. And you can use a whole lot of them, and hopefully we'll be able to show how that works. All right, it's doing its thing here. Done in a second. Already put all the dark matter. There it is. Okay. So let's go ahead, and this is the same. It's just red matter and glowstone. Wonderful. Oh, we take a look at duplicating red matter. Now, this is expensive to duplicate, but it turns out that this stuff, like these have an EMC value of 1.6, even though the nuggets, yes, they do. So we can just make some of this stuff. And what's that now? 11 million? That's not bad. And we're not hurting for these ores. So this might turn out to be a good solution, at least temporarily, to dupe us some red matter. Let's see, just the 3 of those will get us. Yeah, I got us halfway there. That was just a visual glitch. We got 3 insanium ingots to go, folks. I was looking in here for something that might help us out a little bit, and this harvest goddess band. I'm a little worried that by harvest it's gonna mean, uproot. But well, you can put it on a pedestal, huh? That's interesting. Are we supposed to know what the pedestals are? Let's see. If we've got anything from, okay, dark matter pedestal. Oh, we need whole blocks. Let's go see if we can wear it as a ring. I'll have to be careful where we put it on. I do not want to. It'd be one thing if we uprooted these, we could just replant them, but trying to deal with all that, that would be difficult. So let's see. Yeah, nope. It's just we need the pedestal. All right, folks, we got them. That took a long time. Oh, we need one more of these. That's right. There we go. And there we go. One antimatter relay, Mark 1. Now, we're going to want to prove it to Mark 2, then to Mark 3. That's just obsidian. It's no big deal. And now, let's make ourselves a little high-tech dirt scaffolding here. Start putting this together. So these things, the collectors, can get placed against the relays, which get placed against the energy condenser. You can place this on any side of this thing. Putting it on the bottom, not super useful. But we're going to put it on the top. And we're going to go a little bit more. And we're going to put just one on top of here for now. Yeah, it's doing something. And we can put like Klein stars as batteries in here, probably put crap in here. But this is, it's slowly going up at about this speed, whatever speed this is, which is pretty good. We could add another one over here. And I think now we should see it going up about double. It's hard to tell. Another one over here. And now it's moving along pretty quick. This will be fine in the daytime, but come the nighttime, we're going to want to maintain, at least if I understand properly, the light level of 15. And I believe we surround all sides of this, but I'm not sure. So we're gonna go get some dark. Now it's gonna be light level 14 when the sun goes down because it's very well lit up here. Let's see what's happening. It's kind of trucking along. Let's let it get darker. If it's really 15 it needs, the whole thing should stop entirely. I guess we're about to find out what's really true here. If we're really only talking about a difference of 15 to 14, I don't know if we'll even do the glowstone, but let's see what happens here. Sun's all the way down. Moon's coming up. I think it's doing fine. But we might not actually need all that glowstone. Now we can improve this thing with more relays, more collectors, and I'll probably do a little bit of that off camera. But for right now, that's gonna be it. This is we will probably come back to the pack and do some stuff, but this is where we were trying to get. So so thank you so much. I know some people have been watching. I really appreciate it, and we'll see you in some other packs, I hope. Bye bye.